where did she kill the impala?
No, if you go up towards the workshop and there's that gate kind of cutting
Yes,
side,
yeah.
and there's that open ridge.
Yes.
So the open ridge is on your right hand side. If you go left, you go in there.
So it's a long way from here.
So yeah, it's not too close from here. So, but she walked. I think she walked straight down this morning. So if you
Yeah.
take roads, it's a long way. But if you walk straight down, it's kind of a straight pathway.
But that's also a natural thing. She gorges herself and moves away. That's what we want her. We don't want her to sit on that carcass for 2-3 days. We want her to eat and move away. The male did that initially, and now he's also stopped doing that now. He'll gorge himself and he moves away. He comes to up on this little ridge here. He's got a little den that he comes and lies down here. But as soon as he starts getting skinny, then he starts patrolling and looking for potential victims.
The longest she stayed with a kill is 3 days.
What?
And she did it once. And she stayed with the blessed buck and she fed every now and then. And that was one of her first kills, but otherwise.
In a perfect world, you'd like her to kill, eat, rest, and move on.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Eat, move off.
Yeah.
Like she's doing now, like they both do.
Oh, I see the colour now. Yeah. It doesn't bother her, that colour? Or so she knows?
No, she's happy. They get used to it. In the beginning it's a bit cumbersome,
Yeah.
but now obviously she's got to the point where she's used to it.
And you'll keep that on when you let her out in the wild, or you'll take it off?
Now that's the thing is that when we want to move her, we have to move it. Obviously have to get by these base stations to put onto the next place that she's going to, so that we can carry on using these UHF, VHF collars with her collar because they're so successful.
Yeah.
You can get satellite collars. The satellite collars, they go up to 40,000 rand for one of those collars,
Wow.
and they haven't been successful. These collars are about half the price, and they really do work well.
So this collar's $15,000? Oh,
No,
rand, 15,000
these
rand.
these are probably about 12, eh? Yeah, about 12,000 rand,
Yeah.
and they are just as good and probably even better than this. The satellite collars, the proper satellite ones, they go for about 30 to 40,000 rand each. So, it's a lot of money that we've got to fork out every
Yeah.
time for these animals.
Mm.
Her eyes are closed.
Mm.
Now, when we move it to another reserve, we've got quite strict criteria that they have to fulfill. The reserve that they're going to, they have to have enough food. They have to have, so there's enough game in them for them to feed on. That the property has been fenced properly, so that's properly electrified. That the animals can't escape out underneath the fence. That they've a lot of places, especially down in Zululand, they lose a lot of cheetah to being snared around their necks and around their legs. So we want to make sure that their property is secure, that they can't run into a snare or anything like that, and that they managed properly and monitored properly, like Leanne and Grayson do every single day. They come out, they track these animals and monitor and make sure that they're in very, very good condition. So those are the criteria that we look at, that those reserves have the potential of being able to do that.
Are snares illegal here? I know it happens,
Yes,
but they are
snaring
illegal.
is illegal, yeah.
That's good.
It's a bad problem. Not so much here in where we are in Ladysmith, but in the Zululand areas it's very bad. There's a lot of snaring that goes on down there.
Would you say the majority is due to poaching, or for actually they're hungry and they're
Poaching,
hunting? It's
poaching for meat, yeah. And then obviously the cheetah would have walked into one of these snares that was intended for an antelope, and they get around their legs, around their necks. It's horrific. I've seen a lot of them and have died, been stuck there, that they actually eat their feet off and stuff like that. Horrendous things.
You just want to go up to her and scratch her head.
Now, if you actually approach it, when you get into her comfort zone, her reaction, she's got two reactions. There's obviously to flee away, so she'll turn and walk away, which is natural. Or if she feels that she's cornered, she actually like bounces and hisses at you, just as a display of, stay away from me, I'm aggressive, stay away. So, but most cases she'll just turn around and walk away. Especially like this, you saw how she was really looking for a place to escape.
Yeah.
She'll turn and just walk off.
So how quickly would you say that she was wilded from when you...
6 months.
That's pretty quick,
6
actually.
months is the whole process that a little bit longer. In the Bomas, she was in there Look, they'd been in these are our first two that we've ever done.
Yeah.
So she'd been in the Boma for how many years is she? She's about.
She's 4.5 years old.
So
if
she's
I'm
been
correct.
in the
So
Boma for 4 years.
she wasn't hand reared though, so she grew up wild.
Yeah, she's.
So she
wild.
had
Yeah.
wild. She wouldn't let you go up and scratch her, but she's completely become dehumanized. Say 6 months
Yeah.
that she's been on this property. Yeah.
Still pretty quick.
Come on, wake up.
Oh, I think it's cute. She's sleeping.
She is not phased with her. Even her tongue sticking out.
It's like you after lunch. You're like, no, I can't eat a thing.
Do you see how small her head is?
Yeah.
How narrow her head is. And then you'll get different colorations as well. Some of them will be much lighter. They'll be like almost like a whitish color, and then you'll get ones that are very dark. They come out not black, but like a dark brown.